Safely managing the chemicals in your workplace is good for business and it is good for everyone. It will improve your employees' safety and health. It will potentially introduce through more effective work practices such as correct storage, handling, use, and disposal procedures. Potential harm to the environment will also be reduced. I hope it is well clear for you. We are talking about chemicals safety. This is an introductory, a short training session. In this video, you are going to learn how you can create a complete list of the chemicals in your workplace. Know where they are located, how much you have, how you are using them, and who is potentially exposed to them. Know about the risks they pose. Check whether the necessary controls are in place and identify corrective actions to be taken where controls are lacking. Dear friends and fellows, we are talking about chemicals. You are on the platform of Safety First Life. If you are first time on this channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon for all future notifications. And if you find the video informative, then like, comment, and share it with your friends and colleagues. Do you know chemicals can cause you and others harm? Chemicals can cause skin allergies and asthma. Chemicals can cause skin burns and eye damage. Let us discuss shortly what we should do every time and what we should never do. Do store chemicals safely. This is mandatory. Keep the chemicals in a clean, cool, and dry place. Keep chemicals in their original containers. Secure storage to prevent access by vulnerable people, workers, or children at home. But remember, don't mix chemical products. Don't use chemicals if you are not trained to use them safely. Don't leave chemical products unattended. These are only few points, but very important points. Dear friends and fellows, whenever you are going to use a handle, are going to store the chemicals, read the label and follow instruction. Number 2, keep the workplace well ventilated. Number 3, use personal protective equipment as required and requirement based on what type of chemical you are going to use or handle, level A, level B, level C, or level D. Number 4, practice good hand care. Remove contamination promptly. Wash hands after use. Whenever you are shifting, you are using, you are storing, or you are dealing with chemicals. This practice need to followed every time. Number 5, know what to do if you accidentally spill the chemical on yourself or others. Another important point. You must know what you have to do in emergency situations. Point number 7, report any dangers, spills or damaged containers, and clear up spills straight away as per the company procedures and the best industry practices with full compliance with chemical safety regulations. Point number 8, don't store chemicals in bottles or containers designed for other uses, for example, food and drink containers. This is a common practice on site, but this may cause an incident, accident, or harm to an individual. Number 9, don't store chemicals in unmarked containers. if you are dealing, if you are inspecting, if you are supervising, if you are a storekeeper, you have to make sure chemical containers or bottles must have labels. What is inside? That must be correctly legible outside the bottle or container. Point number 10. Don't place heavy containers on high shelves during shifting, removal, or storage. It may cause an incident followed by a potential injury, because if a heavy drum fall on a person's foot, definitely there might be a fracture or maybe disability. Let us make a quick overview of chemical signages. This sign is about hazards to the environment. In the middle, this sign for serious and long-term health problem. On the right-hand side, this sign is for chemicals having corrosive properties. Again, on the left-hand side, this sign indicate acute toxicity. In the middle, this sign is for health problems, health hazards, and on the right-hand side, this is the sign of flammable materials. Dear friends and fellows, as I told you in the beginning, this is an introductory session. I'll discuss here only three simple steps: how you can control and how you can safely handle the chemicals. Step number one is, like usual in the common risk assessment, identify the hazard. This involves identifying the chemicals you have in your workplace and the hazards associated with them. This will be your number one step to control and to safely handle the chemicals at your workplace. Step number two, assess the risk. This step involves assessing the risk from chemicals or processes in your workplace. And step number three, control of exposure. This step involves considering the various recognized control measures, how you can eliminate or reduce the risk. This was an introductory session about chemical safety. And this is video number one. In the upcoming training session, you will learn in depth about the safe storage, safe handling, chemical hazards, chemical terms, list of hazardous chemicals, and the results of exposure with hazardous chemicals. So stay tuned and wait for the next training session. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and share the video. Wish to see you soon with a new HSC tutorial. Until then, take care, good luck, and goodbye.